Hello, viewers. I want to read makgeolli labels in Korean. And I think that's a very useful thing to be able to do. I don't know Korean, but I want to read makgeolli labels so I can find the best makgeolli and know what the ingredients are. So that's the topic for today, reading makgeolli labels in Korean. And here's why this video is necessary. Take a look at these ingredient words. And these are all mistranslated. So we're going to do better than the automated translation. If you're new to this channel, the purpose of this channel is to promote rustic Asian rice wine, especially makgeolli, delicious Korean rice wine. And I've been publishing videos on this channel every Thursday for 5 years now. So there are a lot of videos on this channel about brewing rice wine of different kinds, lots of recipes, tasting rice wine, and various discussions about rice wine. So that's the subject of this channel. I hope you enjoy it. And if you like this video, please click that like button, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified of any updates. Like I said, I publish a new rice wine video every Thursday, and please share this video wherever it is appropriate. Now let's get to today's topic. So this episode is for someone like me who doesn't know Korean but wants to understand the ingredient lists on makgeolli bottles. So that's what I'm focusing on here, and it's just an introduction. These are things that I've figured out over time, and I figured this would be a good way for me to record what I've learned, and so I'll have this information in the future. And I hope you can benefit from it too. Step 1 is to learn the Korean alphabet, Hangul, and there's lots of videos on YouTube to learn this. It's easy. So let's get started. It's one word you might see prominently on a bottle of makgeolli. It's the word "sang," or it can be written in Hangul or the Chinese character. "Sang" means unpasteurized on a makgeolli bottle. Literally, the Chinese character means raw or fresh or live. And in this context, it means unpasteurized. So often that's something you are looking for. You probably are looking for unpasteurized makgeolli. That's going to be especially tasty. Now let's look in the ingredient list itself. And the first ingredient is often going to be purified water, 정제효소. Purified water, 정제효소. And the next ingredient is going to be some kind of rice, sool. Now, sool is often specified as being foreign rice or domestic rice. If it says guksan, that's domestic. If it says weiguksan, that's foreign. It could also specify the kind of rice. It could say chopsal or mepsal. Chopsal is the sweet rice, and mepsal is the regular non-sweet rice. Also, instead of sal, it could say baked mi, which is just white rice. And another common ingredient is meal, wheat, or mealgaru, wheat flour, mealgaru. The next category of ingredients are the enzymes and yeast ingredients, the nuruk, and so on. That's something you might want to see in the ingredients, what kind of nuruk is used. Often you can see just plain nuruk in the ingredients. It's often specified as made with wheat, so meal again. Another kind of nuruk in the style of koji, it's called ipguk. And sometimes in the ingredients it's just written as guk. And again, it's often specified as made with wheat, meal, or rice, sal. And you'll also see gokja, which is another name for nuruk and or yeast. And to refer to yeast like brewer's yeast or wine yeast, that word is hyomo. Another ingredient you'll see is 정제효소, some kind of purified or refined enzyme. and I'm guessing it's referring to amylase enzyme. Another ingredient is ipguk, so not ipguk, but ipguk. And this refers to some enzyme of some kind, but I'm not sure what. So this is a sort of a question mark for me. I don't know what exactly this is. In terms of additional ingredients, there's often sugar added. That's saltang. Saltang is sugar, or kind of a grain syrup, like the corn syrup in the clear corn syrup in the bottle. That's yacht. So mul yacht is grain syrup. If there's artificial sweeteners in the makgeolli, they're often labeled this way as gamilo. But those are usually specified. It'll say aspartame, asapatam, or acesulfame potassium, which is this word. And if it contains aspartame, there will often be a warning that it contains phenylalanine, and that looks like this, contains phenylalanine. What are some other additives? There could be citric acid or lactic acid. So those are some other additions. Often you'll be searching for makgeolli that doesn't have artificial sweeteners, so that's why you want to be able to recognize the word for aspartame or sweetener to help you select your next bottle of makgeolli. So I hope I can use this vocabulary next time I'm in Korea looking for a bottle of makgeolli, and I hope you find this useful as well. Actually, I'm going to use this information next week. I am going to compare commercial makgeolli with homemade makgeolli, and that's going to require me to understand the ingredient lists that we've been talking about today. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.